Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my project pan update. I'm really excited to share my progress with you guys. I am currently doing a finish 18 by the end of 2018, and I figured I would do quarterly check-ins. There are definitely some products in here that I have not done so hot on, but there are also some products that I have done way better on so far than I had expected. So if you guys are interested in seeing my progress in my 2018 project, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I haven't completely finished up any of my products. However, I have hit pan on 5 products, and then I have some really great progress on my foundation. So let's start with the products that I have hit pan on, and we'll move on to the products that I haven't even used yet. Alright guys, so first I have my NYX HD finishing powder in Banana, and this, oh god, this isn't gonna work with my lighting. I'm trying to shadow this as best I can, but this is what this looks like. As you can tell, I definitely have a pretty good start to pan in here. I was a little bit nervous when I started really using this product. When I first had selected this product for my project, I used it a lot to set underneath my eyes, and then probably a week or so into the project I realized I wasn't loving it underneath my eyes. I felt like it made them look a little bit crepey and dry, and that could have just been because in Minnesota obviously it's been really cold this summer, so I have it so my dry skin is like even more accentuated. But I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this now that I'm not using it to set underneath my eyes. But I have been using it to set my forehead because I feel like my forehead lines have been really bad lately. And this has been a great product for setting my forehead as well as setting like my nose. I always have a runny nose even when I don't have a cold. So I always need to like go super heavy on setting my nose, and this has actually been a really great powder for that. So I was able to find a use for it even though it wasn't how I originally intended to use it, and I'm really proud of the progress that I've made on this so far. And next up was the brow product that I have been exclusively using probably at least 5 to 6 times a week since this project started, and I'm really surprised to say that I've hit pan on this because I wasn't even sure I'd hit pan on this in this project. But this is just the eyebrow powder I've been using. It's from where I get my eyebrows threaded. It's just called Eyebrows. But this is what this looks like, and as you can tell, like I have a pretty decent sized pan going for a little brow powder product. I definitely still have tons of powder. Like I'm still not 100% sure, even using it as often as I am, that I could completely finish this by the end of 2018, just because I don't need that much brow product every day, and there's a lot of powder all around. Alright guys, and next up is my eyeshadow palette, and my goal, I think I said, was to hit pan on 3 of these shadows, and I've already hit pan on 1. I'll show you. Again, this might be hard with my lights, but as you can tell, I have hit pan on this shadow right here. As you can tell, I have hit pretty significant pan on the shade First Kiss. I feel like I'm getting pretty close to hitting pan on the shade Crush. I also believe by the end of the year I can hit pan on Whisper as well as Wink. I'm just not sure about Heartbreaker and BFF, which are the 2 darkest shades in the palette. I have been using this quite a bit, especially on days where I work, because I can make this into like a more subtle work appropriate look. And I do plan to probably bring this with traveling with me here when I go to Vegas, just because I feel like it's a really easy palette to do like a quick look like before you go to the pool or walk the strip or things like that. So I'm pretty confident that I will reach my goal and hit pan on at least 3 of these shades, if not 4. And yeah, I'm obviously going to strive to hit pan on all 6, but I was really impressed that I feel like I hit pan pretty early on this one. So really proud of my work on this little guy. Next up is my concealer, my under eye brightening concealer by Becca. As you can tell, I have hit the bottom of the jar on this. So as you can tell, I have definitely hit the bottom of the jar. You can see a pretty significant part of the jar there. I actually forgot that this was in my pan, but I had just been using it because I do actually really enjoy this concealer. It is a little bit more of a thicker consistency, but for me it's really nice. It's hydrating under my eyes, and then it does a really nice job of brightening them, especially when I'm tired. I usually take this under my eyes before I go in with my foundation or anything else, and then I blend my foundation over it. And I really like the effect that it gives. This is the 2nd jar of this that I've gone through, and I probably will end up repurchasing this when I get through this. proud of the progress I made on this, especially kind of having forgotten it was in my project pan, and I'm very confident I can finish this by the end of the year. Okay, the final product I have hit pan on. I just recently hit pan on this, and my heart was like racing the day that I hit pan on it because I was not expecting it. Seriously, this was my first project pan, and like before I used to be afraid to hit pan on products because I thought it meant like, oh no, like I'm gonna be out of this product soon, etc, etc. But now I just get so excited when I hit pan on products, and I'm just like, it makes me want to like pan more and more products and actually like use my collection, which is good because that's the whole point of this. But I actually have hit pan on my Hoola bronzer, as you can tell. I'm super excited. I definitely have like a more thicker amount of product on this side of the pan, so like there's still a long way to go with this. And what I've learned through trying to get through this, because again, I've used this pretty exclusively almost every day for like 5 to 6 times a week. So what I've learned about bronzers is, with the exception of like Marc Jacobs, when I get my Tantastic bronzer that I will get because I want that so bad. With bronzers, if they offer a mini size version, I'm definitely buying the mini because I feel like it's going to take me all year to get through just this little mini guy, and like, why would you buy a full size when you can just get the mini? I don't know. To me, like, that is something that so far I've learned from doing this. Bronzer, blush, even highlight, if you can get them in mini sizes, you may as well, because it's very unlikely you're going to go through all that product in a year, like, and that's using that product exclusively. A lot of us have larger makeup collections and we're constantly cycling things through. So minis, I've got my eye on you from now on. And the last product that I'm like proud of my efforts on is my Born This Way foundation. When we started, I was at this line right here, just under like the Y on Born This Way. And I maybe have 1 to 2 uses left. Like, I'm literally like probably down here. So I was here and now I'm right here. And I was using this yesterday and it was like spitting at me. It wasn't like a clean squirt out of the jar. So I am just about done with this. I do have another one of these in a shade, I believe, lighter than this. This is Pearl. I think I do have the shade lighter than this that I'm going to obviously use. I do like the Born This Way foundation, but another thing that I'm sort of learning about myself is I don't need to have like this huge makeup collection, especially when it comes to foundations. Like, I just need the ones that I love so much, and I'm just gonna keep buying those rather than buying like having this huge foundation collection that I never get through and things are always going bad. So using this just kind of made me realize like it's a good foundation and I like it, but there are other foundations that I would rather have in my collection over this, if that makes sense. So that is my progress on this guy, and he will definitely be done by the next update. He'll probably be done by tomorrow. Alright, you guys, next up in my project was this Ren Clear Skincare Perfect Canvas silicone-free skin finishing serum / primer, and I actually have made pretty good progress on this. This was 100% full when I started the project. I maybe used it like 1 to 2 times, and now it's kind of hard to tell obviously because it's in like a white jar, but looking inside, I'm probably halfway through this. So this is one that I definitely will be able to finish in the time of the project. I will definitely have this finished by the end of 2018. This actually has a 9-month shelf life, so this is good that I've been focusing my efforts on this. I really like this. I love the way it smells, and it has probiotics in it, so it's also really great for your skin. So I will even use this on days that I'm not necessarily putting on foundation. I will just use this as a serum, and I really enjoy this. This is one that I'll probably pick up again during the VIB sale because I really like it. I don't know how well we're going to do with the rest of the project because... So since this is my first time doing a project pan, I wasn't necessarily the brightest about all of my choices. One example would be the fact that I chose 2 blushes, even though they're minis, and then also a blush highlighter palette. Super stupid. It's unlikely I'll even get through 1 blush mini. First of all, because it's really hard to get through blush, and second of all, because I am obsessed with buying blushes and have so many and like literally choose a new blush every day. Anyway, the one that I probably made the most progress on is this one, is the mini from Makeup Forever in the shade S214. This is what it looks like. You'll probably see just about no change from what it looked like when I started this project. I have probably used this maybe like 10 times, but with blush you just need so little product that like super hard to get through. So blush is another one, like if it's offered in a mini size, I'm definitely gonna be going with the mini because I can't imagine ever even making it through a mini size blush, honestly. Then I have this NARS mini. Looks like this. It probably looks the exact same from when I started this. I think I've maybe used this one time. Maybe one time. And to be honest, like I'm probably going to try and focus more on this than this. Like I'm kind of just like calling it quits on this one. Like it'll still be in my project. I'll use it from time to time, but like I can almost guarantee I'm not going to get through this. Not even probably make a good chunk dent. And I also have my little Smashbox trio. Looks like this. This one again probably looks the exact same from when I started my project. The only blush that I've used in this is this like blush highlight color on the end. This is one I'll probably get a little bit more use out of in the spring summertime. This is one that maybe I will bring with me traveling just because the shades are really pretty. This is just one that I feel like I just forget about and just don't use but should. I'm gonna try and use this more, but this is one I can guarantee I probably won't hit pan on any of these. Like I'd be really shocked if I hit pan on any of these by the end of this project, if I'm being honest. I have my two lipsticks. I've used my NARS one time. Probably looks just about the exact same as when I started this project. Really, I just don't wear lip products at work. I only use chapstick, so if I ever wear lipstick, it's if I'm filming or if me, my husband, and my daughter are doing something, which I just don't wear lipstick that often. So I feel like it's going to be hard for me to get through just about any lip product. Then I have this mini from MAC. I've maybe used this 2 times. It's in the shade Velvet Teddy. It looks like this. Probably looks the exact same from when I started it. I think these two are going to be pretty hard for me to get through. I also have my MAC lip gloss in Oversexed. This is about halfway done. It was halfway done when I started my project. I think I've maybe used this 2 times. I actually believe that I can get through this. I just need to like focus my efforts on this, but I really enjoy this. This is one that I probably would purchase again once I finish this, but this is really old and I need to finish this guy up. So this is one with just a little bit more effort. I know I can finish this one by the end of 2018. 2 that I'm almost positive I will not finish by the end of 2018. So I had grabbed this old MAC concealer. It's just like a potted concealer in the shade NW15. I don't know why I included this in my project. I honestly should have just decluttered this. The only thing I've really used this for is like as an eyeshadow primer, which maybe I could hit pan on this if I used it every day as an eyeshadow primer. Maybe I'll give it a little more effort doing that. But I just haven't reached for this. This had been a forgotten about item in my collection for probably a good 2 to 3 years. Like I guarantee this is expired at this point. So I should probably just toss it, but it's not dried out. So I'm going to continue to use it. We'll chug away at it, but you guys, I'm not hopeful about this one. Nor am I hopeful about the MAC single shadow that I selected in the shade Crystal Avalanche. I don't know why I chose to include this in a project pan. Like, including something would take, you know, effort. And this just isn't even a shadow I really like. Like, it's definitely too intense to be a brow bone highlight. You could maybe use it as like a shifty highlight on the cheeks, but it would be kind of similar to the Becca like Icicle highlight in their Après Ski Glow face palette. It kind of has like a blue shift, but I don't know why I included this. I don't reach for this. Like, I don't even know if I've used this one time. I've maybe used it as an inner corner highlight on my eyes, but speaking of inner corner highlight on the eyes, that's pretty much all I've been using my Becca Opal Mini for. And I'm not hopeful about this either, you guys. This is just a mini highlight, and it's, you know, you can use this on quite a few skin tones, I feel like. It's just like a neutral golden highlight, and I haven't been using it to highlight my cheeks. I don't know why I included this. I don't know why. It'd be hard to include highlights in a project pan. Props to people who do it and actually succeed, but I'm really not hopeful about this either, you guys. All right, my final 2 products I have not used really at all, but I'm so confident I could finish these ones. The first is my Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I'm definitely going to bring this one to travel with me just because I feel like for the pool, it's nice to do, this is what it's still looking like. I literally have not used this once. For the pull-on in the summertime, I do like to use cream contour more than I like to use powder contour. I don't know, it's just a weird thing that I have. This is a little bit warm for my skin tone, but I'm still going to try and pull it off this summer when I'm traveling, etc., etc. So I feel like if I go ham on this summer, I can get through this. I'm still like crossing my fingers hopeful about this. This is one that it's obviously a cream product, so it goes bad quicker, but I'm definitely not going to repurchase this after I finish this. I just think the shade isn't a good match for my skin tone, so. But I still want to finish it because I did buy it, so. And then finally, this is the Stila Magnificent Metal and Kitten Karma. This is the one that's kind of like a nice warm golden shade. Again, I don't know how well you'll be able to see with my lights. Story of my life. Problem of my life. I used to use these all the time, especially on filming days, but I've been definitely trying some new makeup techniques. I laugh because I just struggle so hard with doing my eyes. Anyway, I just haven't reached for this in a little bit, but I feel like with some continued effort, I can definitely get through this. I'm definitely going to bring this one with me probably to Vegas, and then I use these a lot more during the holiday time, I think, because it's just such an easy way to like glam up / holiday up a look. So this is going to take some effort now since I haven't really used this at all. It pretty much is probably just about full. Anyway, it's going to take some serious effort, but this is one that I do still have confidence that I can finish by the end of 2018. Alright you guys, and after that, those are all the products that are in my project currently and my progress on them. Some good, some really not so good. If you guys are doing a project, link your videos or let me know how they're going in the comment box below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go. Other than that, I'll just see you guys in my next one. Bye!